What's going on, guys? Big up the HECZ here. I don't have a vlog to upload today because yesterday I had a meeting at Loot Crate, which was amazing. We got to unbox some dope Call of Duty swag, Black Ops 3 swag specifically, and that was that. That's what took most of my day. I don't know why, and out of nowhere, but your boy got sick. So I've been popping these hauls nonstop. I wanted to upload this video, guys, to show you how what happens to you in life is not necessarily the way that life is going to end up for you, right? If you lose your job, it doesn't mean that you're going to end life jobless. If you break up with your girlfriend, if you break up with your boyfriend, that doesn't mean you're going to end up single for the rest of your life. I am a very big fan of a basketball player named Shaquille O'Neal. Now, I followed this dude's career since high school. I watched all of his movies. My favorite one, and still to this day, one of my favorite sports movies is Blue Chips. It was him, Anthony Hardaway, all-star cast, okay? And Blue Chips was so good. And this guy, Shaquille O'Neal, was always he was always funny, right? He was always the biggest dude everywhere, and he was super funny. And one day in 2011, I believe, in Raleigh, North Carolina, I saw him in a lobby. Earlier that day, I'd seen Charles Barkley. Now, Charles Barkley I was also a huge fan, right? He competed against Jordan in all those championship matches, and also on the way to the finals. And Charles Barkley was a huge name, and I saw him in person, shook his hand, took a picture with him, and I was amazed at all the things that I was experiencing just by taking a leap of faith in trusting myself and believing in myself and saying, you know what, I am going to leave my job and I'm going to focus on video games specifically. Now, right place, right time, sure, right? But there was a lot of work that got put into the background for me to be able to do the things that I did. And, you know, 1 year into it, I'm in Raleigh and I'm alongside. I'm not saying that this doesn't happen, right? But the opportunity presented itself because I did the video game thing. And later that night, I saw Shaquille O'Neal. Now, I was a Charles Barkley fan, absolutely, I still am. But, you know, I watched everything that Shaq did, you know, from Blue Chips. I watched Blue Chips more times than you can think of because I was playing basketball every single day in high school. And to me, that movie was like dope. It was inspirational. It was fun. It was hype. It was all that. And I watched it and I'm like, man, that's awesome. Like that'd be so sick to meet him. I have his rookie card for Tops and for Upper Deck. I actually have two Upper Deck cards, #1 rookie cards from Shaquille O'Neal when he joined Magic, and for me to see him in person and see this this person that I've been, you know, idolizing and admiring for such a long time, I just, you know, I'm like, man, Shaq, can I get a picture, you know? And granted, you know, looking back at it, you know, being a little bit more grown up, you know, experiencing what it's like to be a public figure the way that he is. I mean, not to his level, of course, but to the limited level that we have experienced being a public figure for. I understand now, right? It was in the middle of the lobby, and if he took a picture with me, he would have had to have taken a picture with every single person in the lobby. Otherwise, he would have seemed like an asshole, right? And I know that now, right? Every single time that Nate Chad walks down a venue and Seth walks down a venue, and everybody in Optic walks down a venue, they have to say, it's like, I can't take a picture with you right now, or really quickly, or do this, because then everybody's going to gather around. It's going to be a 45-minute ordeal. Now we find places and we find time to do, you know, autograph sessions and photograph sessions with the fans at events now because of that. So I get it now. And when I found out that Shaquille O'Neal was going to be the one presenting the Esports Team of the Year award, I immediately thought to myself, I'm like, shit, should I take down that video, right? And I'm like, well, I can't. I'm on my phone. I don't want to log in and do all that, but. You know, as we got announced, and I was walking out to him, I'm like, I'm just gonna go for a hug. No hate, you know. I was disappointed in him, yes. And I titled the HECZ or Shaq "This is HECZ" just, you know, it was clickbaity back then, I guess. It was okay to do it. But either way, so as I walked up, I still felt this childhood admirement for this dude, right? This legend that is Shaquille O'Neal. So as I walked up there, I opened my arms wide open, and I'm like, I'm going for a hug. There's no way that this dude's gonna decline a hug in front of all these people. Not only did he hug me, but the homie, you know, gripped it. You know, it's a funny thing to do, right? So I went with it. I kicked my leg up, you know, made it for a good show. But it was funny to me because what happened 4 years ago and what happened that night, it came full circle. right? And I retweeted somebody that says, things always come full. Someone tweeted at me and says, things always come full circle. And I couldn't agree with that more. I could not agree with that more. And I just wanted to make this video to show you guys, you know, or to let you guys know how much that moment meant to me, right? Not because I got to meet an idol of mine, but because things always happen for a reason. You know, maybe this moment that I enjoyed that night was more enjoyable because of what happened to me with him 4 years ago. And such is life. I think, you know, you have your disappointments only to enjoy a little bit more the moments of happiness. And I don't want to get too deep into this conversation, so I'm going to end it here. But I just want to, I don't know, let you guys know, you know, that, you know, things that happen for a reason. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. But you got to take everything with a grain of salt, and you got to keep on pushing. There's no other way around. If you see something that you like, if you see something you love, if you see something that you want to do, and you get rejected, worry not. If you keep on going, if you keep on trying, you're bound to succeed. And I'll end it with that. Thank you. Please remember to leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I didn't upload a vlog today. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a regular vlog. I'm out. Peace.